Hey guys, today I'm going to do a surrogacy update, as I know a lot of you have asked to see this and have been asking what's been going on, so I figured I better put a update out there. I've got a lot of footage over the last few months, and so yeah, I've been wanting to put it all into a video and show what's been happening. Before I get started, I don't want this video to come off as me having a whinge or me not being positive. It's just the real side of surrogacy and our journey, and yeah, so for my own peace of mind, I wanted to just put it all together and then sort of move on from the past months and then keep going. So anyways, I better start back at the beginning. If you watched my last surrogacy update, you'd know that we finished all our counselling and legals and psych assessments and all that, and we received our RTC approval in January of this year, and so we jumped pretty much straight into it. So I lied at the end of that video and said we were having a breather, but we didn't really. We got straight into, my intended parents got straight into egg pickup and embryo creation, and they were really lucky and had 4 eggs retrieved and all fertilized and all created into embryos, so that was great news. And so in the month of April, I went into a natural cycle, only using Femara, and so we went ahead with that, and then we got to ovulation, or just after ovulation, and we did an internal scan and realized that my lining was too thin, and so they cancelled that transfer. So that was our first month of trying, which was frustrating, annoying, just because I had that mentality that, I get pregnant easily with my kids, it'll be easy this time as well, which as it turns out is not the case. After that cycle, we went into a medicated cycle the next month in May, and that month I was on Cineral nose spray, Prognova tablets, estrogen patches, as well as my Elevate. So yeah, I was pumped full of hormones. It was nothing bad. I've been on these drugs for 3 months now, and I don't really feel much different. The first month I really felt it. I was really moody, but I think I've gotten used to it now and it doesn't really affect me at all. So definitely not as bad as having injections every day, like my intended mother with her egg pickup, so hats off to her. But yeah, anyways, so we went with the medicated cycle, and then again, my lining was a bit thin, not as thick as I had hoped it to be, but it was thick enough, and then we went ahead with the transfer, and transfer went well. And then a couple of weeks later, I was doing a couple home pregnancy tests, and they were coming up with really faint positives, and not enough for me to say that I was pregnant. So yeah, we waited for the blood test, and the first blood test came back as a HCG level of 2. And you need over 25 to be a confirmed pregnancy. So I was really bummed out. And then we had another test a couple of days after that, and it came back as 0. So it was a failed transfer, which was devastating. Yeah. And then we got back on the horse straight away, and next month we went into another cycle. Again, the same drugs, and same medicated cycle. But this time I tried acupuncture as well, to try and help get pregnant. So I was going to acupuncture every week, and then the cycle was going well. My lining was much thicker that month, so we went into another transfer. Again, transfer went really well and everything looked good. And then a couple of weeks later, I did a couple of pregnancy tests again, and came back as completely negative. And so I did a blood test a couple of weeks after the transfer, and again, negative. So it's been devastating, really hard, just because I had that mentality of, my 2 were conceived really easily, I'm a fertile person, I can get pregnant easy. So IVF has been just mind-boggling to me. I'm trying to stay positive, and we've been a really good team, and I'm so grateful to my intended parents for being so supportive, and you know, they're on this journey with us, and they know what it's like and devastation, and I've really struggled with feeling guilty, and you know, wasting embryos, you know, just they have been really great in not putting the pressure on me. It's been me putting the pressure on me, which I'm working on, but yeah, I'm really thankful to be on this journey with them, and it proves just, you know, that we're doing the right thing, and it's all going to be worth it in the end. We haven't given up. We're still going to go ahead and try again, but we're thinking of doing another egg pickup and try and get better quality embryos. So yeah, the past 3-4 months have been hard, and I've seen a lot of people announce their pregnancies too, and that for me has been a first. To feel, you know, really happy for somebody else, but also really gutted that I can't give that to my intended parents yet. I know what will happen in the future, but yeah, I'm such an impatient person, and like I've said before, it's been a year in the making, you know, a year since we started the whole surrogacy process with our intended parents, and 2 years since I've started looking to be a surrogate. So yeah, I'm very impatient. I want it to be our turn now, but yeah, hopefully it'll be soon. Just yeah, send all the positive vibes our way. But yeah, I'm happy. Everything's gonna work out, but this is just where we're at now. We're in the IVF stage, and it's really hard, but we're gonna get through it. And yeah, I know that there's so much support out there in our surrogacy communities, and even, you know, on our own levels. It's been great. Anyways, I'm rambling too much. I've got so much footage that I'm going to put after this, and so you can see exactly the timeline of events. I'm sorry if it's all over the place, because you know, sometimes I just forget to film, and like, this journey has just been hectic and all over the place. So yeah, I'm very grateful to be able to speak about it too. It's very therapeutic for me to blurt this all out, and then hopefully, yeah, in the coming months we can go forward and hopefully try again, and it'll be our turn. So fingers crossed. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for your support. It means the world to me to know that there's so many people who are invested in this just as much as we are, and yeah, that we're not alone. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you all later. So today is April 5th, 2018. I'm currently on day 9 of my cycle. And I started my cycle last Tuesday. And from day 2 to day 6, I was on Femara, which is like I think it's like an estrogen supplement. And so today I've started blood tests. I just got a call from the clinic saying that my estrogen levels are at 425. I don't know what that means, but apparently it's good. So I need to do another blood test tomorrow. And yeah, we're tracking our bloods now, tracking the estrogen levels to track our ovulation, and then once we ovulate, we're ready for transfer. So this month, hopefully, we're transferring the little embryo, and yeah, stay tuned to see if everything goes well. Okay, I lied. In my surrogacy journey video, I was saying that we were chilling out for a bit, but we're not. I'm in the middle of a cycle right now, and we're getting ready, but I didn't want to spoil the fun. I'm currently day 10 of a cycle, medicated cycle. Last month we tried a natural cycle, and I was doing bloods every day from day 8, but around day 13 they did an ultrasound and realized that my lining was too thin. So
I was kind of really bummed about it because it sort of just instilled a little doubt in me, thinking that maybe I won't be able to fall pregnant. But obviously it was our first go. We did absolutely nothing other than the Femara is what it was called. That was the only thing that I was on, and we were doing blood tests to track my ovulation. So that was last month. This month we're doing a full medicated cycle. So on day 2 of my cycle, I started a nasal spray. I think it's called Synarel, which stops my ovulation and stuff. Sorry if you can hear the kids in the back. I did also Prognova. I was taking 2 milligram Prognovas a day. And I started estrogen patches as well, along with my Elevate. I've been on Elevate for a few months now, so that's what I did. And then day 8, we switched to slowing down the Synarel, the nasal spray, and then upping the Prognova, still with the estrogen patches. So yeah, now we're waiting for, I have an ultrasound tomorrow actually to see where my lining is at and when we're looking at transferring. So fingers crossed. So we just got back from the embryo transfer, and I think everything went well. It was pretty straightforward actually. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. We got there about 7:30 a.m. At the day surgery, and we waited for a while in this, like I got changed into this little, like I kept my shirt on, took all of my bottoms off, and had like little slippers and stuff. You'll probably see the clips before this. And then yeah, we waited around for about an hour. Then 8:30 we went in, and then yeah, the procedure took about 10 minutes, and it wasn't painful. It was just like a pap smear. And then they wheeled me out into like the recovery, and I just stayed there for half an hour. So yeah, it was pretty easy and pretty chilled. Like it was, yeah, definitely not what I expected. I expected it to be a lot more, I don't know, like medical. I don't know. It was just, yeah, it was pretty chilled. So I'm happy with it. Now I'm like too excited. This 2-week wait is going to be crazy. I'm still on progesterone pessaries now, and still on my Prognova. So yeah, now for the 2-week wait. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Sticky vibes. Yeah. I think I will test beforehand, but I will try and hold out as long as possible. If I can wait until the blood test, that'd be great. But knowing me, I'll probably just do a bunch of like those cheap pregnancy tests to see, because I'm too excited. I hope this works. And my beautiful intended mother gave me a few gifts, so I'll show you those now. So my intended mother made me this little hamper, like the one that I made her for when she had her egg retrieval. So there's just like a candle in here. There's a mug with some honey in it. Oh, if I can get it out. There's some honey in there for the sticky vibes. Some bath bombs, some warm socks. Got to keep those feet warm. Yeah, warm feet, warm uterus. The foot peel and a face mask and this little unicorn heat pack, which is so cute. And she also got me this beautiful necklace, which was so sweet of her, which she explained that like the knots mean that no matter what happens, you know, that they're with us and that like we're connected now, and yeah, which is so beautiful. So I'm so happy, and I can't wait now to see if this worked. So there's a little embryo in there, and I hope he sticks around, and hopefully my belly is like this soon. So yeah. Blood test today. Blood test. Okay, this is it. This is the call, if I'm pregnant or not. Oh God, I'm nervous.
How are you going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Look, we've got 2 units of pregnancy hormone today, but it is quite low, so we do normally like above 25 at this stage. Want you to have another blood test on Tuesday and carry on with all your pessaries.
So, sorry, what was the number?
2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But he just wants to make sure and get you back in on Tuesday.
Alright, okay, great.
Alright, hang in there, Michelle.
Thanks.
Alright, thanks, my love.
Bye. Don't mind me lying down, but I just got the call from the fertility clinic to say that my HCG levels are now at a 0. So at 13 days post-transfer, it's a negative, which I'm trying not to be too hard on myself about it, but I do feel a bit guilty and naive for thinking that it would happen easily, but I know it'll happen eventually, and just trying to think positive, I guess. I just feel really bad for my IPs. It's just it's a shitty situation, I guess, but it doesn't happen often that the embryo will take first go, so hoping for better next month. I just made an appointment to see an acupuncturist this Saturday, so hopefully that'll help me out a bit for the next transfer. But yeah, fingers crossed. Try not to be too hard on myself. Just shitty. I was so excited, I guess. I just really want it to happen. I mean, it's been in the works for so long now, over a year, and over 2 years since I started this journey, so it's my turn to be pregnant. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Just thought I'd give a little update. Okay, today is day 1 of a new cycle. I am just about to go into my first acupuncture session. I've never done acupuncture before, so this will be interesting. So yeah, fingers crossed for this cycle. I start all my meds tomorrow. I'm doing pretty much exactly the same as last cycle, so I'll be on estrogen patches twice a week, Cineral nose spray twice in the morning, twice at night, and 2 Prognovas a day for the first week, and then after the first week I decrease my Cineral and increase my Prognova. So yes, I'm going to go back to the clinic on Tuesday to pick up some more meds, because I've only got a little bit left from the last cycle. So yeah, that's us, and yeah, I'm about to go into this acupuncture session. I have no idea what to expect. I've never done acupuncture before, so this will be interesting. So I had another ultrasound today, and we're day 11, and I'm 7.5 millimeters thick, so much better than last month, the last cycle, so fingers crossed this is it. So got a call to this evening to see if they want to do another scan or if they want to book in their transfer, so we'll see. So just had another scan at day 13, and you can see here I'm at 9.83 millimeters now, so good to go. But yeah, so today is the 11th of June 2018, and we're about to go in for our second transfer. Trent's at work, so it's just me and my IPs are meeting me here, so yeah, it'll be a bit different, but we'll see. I'm much less nervous this time around, obviously because I know what to expect, and yeah, try not to get my hopes up too much, but everything's been looking really well this time, so fingers crossed, and yes.
Hi, how you going, love?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. I'm so sorry though, Michelle, it is a negative.
That's alright, I was expecting that.
Oh no, did you get a period or something since I saw you?
No, I just, because I had taken a couple pregnancy tests and they were all negative, so.
If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. I'm always happy to speak about the surrogacy and this side of, but anyways. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.